Campbell River has a problem. Its landfill is filling up rapidly. Over 7 million pounds of waste is trucked here from homes in Campbell River annually. But does all the waste really need to go there? We made the check.
Yeah, here we go. We can see that there's a lot of organic compostable material that will just... So here we have a pepper and some other hot peppers, and we've got broccoli, we've got celery.
About 1/3 of the household garbage is organic material that does not need to go to the landfill. It can be composted instead and even turned into productive garden soil. To motivate and teach Campbell Riverites how to compost, the city created its own competition, the 30-day Video Compost Challenge. The jury picked 6 families to compete not only in producing the best compost, but also in shooting the most creative and funniest video clips with their brand new iPads.
Compost Katie is here. Ta-da! Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
I think that we could inspire a lot of families, and I think that we're going to have awesome soil for our garden, maybe make it bigger, and just, in general, help Campbell River be greener.
We want to make sure that we reduce our waste by making sure all of the compostable materials end up in the composter and not the garbage can.
For most, it was the first time ever, but they were not left alone. They got professional help. Campbell River's own compost diva, Elaine Jansen, at the Compost Education Center, provided the necessary knowledge and hands-on experience. With an evening workshop, Elaine got everybody started and followed up by individual sessions at the family's homes.
Backyard. As soon as someone puts a composter in the backyard, the next door neighbor goes, "Oh, you have a composter, we're going to have rodents." Well, that's not true.
No. I called our compost the Nugget compost because we threw everything out there and didn't do any layering, and now we need to do more green and brown layering.
Here's an easy compost recipe on how to make compost in your own backyard. It's very easy. Twigs. Everybody has twigs or branches in their backyard normally. A little bit of twigs or straw if you've got it. Putting in leaves, putting in grass, doing your layers, very, very important. A little bit of dirt, carrying on, and then dropping in kitchen scraps down the center.
Composting is an activity that kids love. It is easy enough that they can pick the ideas up, and most often, they become the ones that are most rigorous in implementing them.
Thing two is harvesting leaves in the fall, because we know how important that is now, and that was the toughest thing this time around was, getting, like, Elaine was nice enough to give us some leaves, but to have our own bin of leaves that we've collected and that are ready to go for composting throughout the year. Yeah.
We have a brown layer! It has to be moist. It's like a parfait. Different layers, right?
Air's coming down. Put your hard hats on. Look at that, boy. Brown day.
Organic waste can be treated in many ways. The devices available at the Compost Education Center have a long track record, are rodent and raccoon proof, consume little room, and are easy to handle.
So here we go.
The earth machine that you guys purchased or have been given, the earth machine is to the benefit of making compost. So you're using your yard waste, your kitchen waste, your garden waste, and you get that benefit of compost in the end, okay? No meat or bones, none of that kind of stuff. All your organic material. Not organically certified, but organic. This is called a green cone. This is not a composter, it's a digester. And what the digester does is it takes everything out of your kitchen. So meat, bones, cooked, uncooked, anything out of the kitchen, fridge, counter, anything, it goes into here. If you were to add yard waste to it, say you got your kitchen scraps going in there and it's all working well, and all of a sudden you go through your yard waste in, it will stop.
Our weigh-in for the garbage for week 4 is 13.5 pounds, so come and take a look.
The weekly weigh day showed the truth, how families succeeded in reducing their garbage.
The lower weight is because I think each member of the family is being really conscious as what is going into the garbage, and what can be recycled, we're really trying to separate and to recycle the things we can recycle.
I weighed my garbage at the beginning of the week, and it was 52 pounds. So 52 pounds for a family of 2 is really just quite ridiculous. In 1 month, that's over 200 pounds that's going directly to the landfill. So I'm trying everything I can to actually minimize and reduce everything that's going to landfill. And I even went to the point of putting cloth diapers back on my son, which any mom out there knows is the biggest pain in the...
I'm pretty proud of how we've done reducing our garbage. You know, for 4 weeks, we're still 6.2 pounds shy of the first week before.
After 4 weeks of trial, error, and success, it is time for the final judgment. Elaine is keen to find out about the fruits of her teaching.
Anybody here? It is Judgment Day today. We are checking out the compost. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, we have our carbon, or brown material on top. That's looking good. Tiny bit dry, but it's good. We're good.
I think the biggest thing has been the whole paradigm shift in our family. That the kids are on board. It's not even a second thought.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. They're totally on board, excited about it.
Yeah.
And it's the whole shift of thinking about less waste and, you know, oh, this has to be composted and oh, it's time to aerate. And it's really nice seeing just that now it's just become the norm.
Yeah.
There's no even any thoughts of not doing it. It's just become the norm. It's been great.
Yeah. Yep, see the steam?
The composters look really good.
Hi, Edward.
Hey, crew, come on in. I said at the beginning I knew nothing about it. With the help of Amanda and especially Elaine over here, I have learned a great deal. I have enjoyed it. It's been a learning experience. I've got my neighbor going to move his, and he's learned a few things from what I've been taught. I've been playing with the moisture. It's been a learning experience with the sun coming out and the heat we've had to make it work right and maintain it properly. So all I can really say is, if I can learn, Campbell River, all of you can learn.
More and more people in Campbell River are discovering the benefits of composting. Over 150 composter units and digesters were sold during the recent rebate program, and the idea seems to be spreading. And in a few years, composting will become the norm.
Don't forget the blueberries.
Elaine's greatest reward came as a big surprise.
Compost diva came to visit, nothing that we had met her standards. What do we do? This could be really bad. We had no browns and we had no greens and very few food scraps. But we'll do what we can to keep our iPad and apps. We called on our friends and got some grass bot straw from the store. Watering keeps it nice and damp, it's really not a chore. We got our browns and we got our greens and a few food scraps. Compost challenge almost done, get to keep our iPad and apps. Keep our iPad and apps. Keep our iPad and apps.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, that was fun.